Long before coins, currencies, or banking systems, there was one simple rule. If you wanted something, you had to trade something for it. This was the age of barter. In the Stone Age, a hunter might trade meat for firewood. A farmer might offer grain in exchange for animal skins. Everyone brought value, but value was subjective. But the system had serious flaws. What if the other person didn't want what you had? What if your goods spoiled or couldn't be stored? There was no standard unit of value, no way to measure fairness. And most critically, no way to store or grow wealth. This was the earliest economy, raw, personal, and limited by necessity. As societies became more complex, trade expanded, and barter wasn't enough. People needed something accepted by all. And so, money was born, not as coins at first, but in many forms. Cowrie shells, salt blocks, beads, even livestock, served as the first currencies. Eventually, metals took center stage. Gold and silver had universal appeal. They were rare, durable, and could be weighed. Then came coins, introduced by the Kingdom of Lydia around 600 BCE. Stamped, shaped, and backed by royal decree. Rome would later refine the coinage system, using money not just for trade, but for politics, military, and control. Now, money wasn't just a tool, it was power. Paper money and the rise of empires. Paper money, a revolutionary idea, first appeared in China during the Tang dynasty. At first, it was used by merchants who grew tired of carrying heavy coins. The government took notice and soon began printing official notes. With paper, large sums could be moved across vast distances quickly and safely. It wasn't just money, it was mobility. This innovation didn't remain in China for long. The Mongols, with their vast empire, adopted paper money as a tool of conquest and commerce. Islamic caliphates also embraced it, recognizing its power to ease trade across borders. Paper money enabled empires to stretch wider, trade faster, and control more. Money had evolved again, and trade reached new heights. Number 4. The birth of banking. Trade grew more complex, and society needed something new. A system to manage money, store it, lend it, and protect it. This led to the birth of banking in medieval Italy. In cities like Florence, Venice, and Genoa, wealthy families became financial pioneers. They lent to merchants, tracked accounts in ledgers, and protected deposits. The Medici family introduced double-entry bookkeeping, a foundation we still use today. Trust moved from handshake deals to ink and parchment, from memory to math. Number 5. Global trade and the age of exploration. With compasses in hand and sails full of wind, Europe launched the age of exploration. Ships set sail to discover new lands, new spices, and new wealth. But this wasn't just about goods, it was about money. Precious metals flowed in and out of continents. Colonial powers introduced currencies wherever they landed. Global trade was born. Economies became interlinked, yet unequal. Europe extracted resources, built empires, and controlled value. The world had grown smaller, but not everyone had a seat at the economic table. Welcome to the era of industrialization and the modern financial system. Then came steam, then steel, then the factory. The Industrial Revolution changed not just how we work, but how we finance work. Machines required capital, banks expanded, stock markets were born. Ordinary people could now own shares of giant companies. To manage it all, central banks emerged, regulating inflation, interest, and national currencies. Money was now infrastructure. Finance was the new frontier. The plastic era, credit and convenience. As the 20th century rolled in, we began to detach from cash. Credit cards allowed spending without immediate payment. Banks introduced ATMs, money at the push of a button. Convenience became king, but it came with risk, overdependence, debt, and disconnection from real value. Money became digits, wallets became cards, financial behavior became impulsive. Welcome to the digital age. And then came the internet. Phones became banks, apps became advisors, fintech tools allowed instant transfer, real-time investing, and crypto alternatives. The financial system became fluid, global, 24/7, and lightning fast. But this age also created a divide. Those without access, without digital literacy, are left behind. And while opportunities grew, so did misinformation, scams, and digital traps. The problem we face today. Despite all the progress, millions still don't understand how money works. From rural communities to urban youth, financial literacy remains low. People fall into debt traps, misuse loans, and fear investing. In Africa, many are disconnected from basic tools, budgets, banking, and building credit. This is not just an economic gap, it's a knowledge gap. And it keeps generations stuck. Welcome to ATF. Introducing ATF, Anointed to Flourish. A platform for the bold. A movement for the future. We're here to change how Africa sees money. To teach saving, credit, investing, and building wealth. Not just for today, but for generations. In a world moving faster every day, many are being left behind. Not because they lack potential, but because they lack access. Access to knowledge, access to tools, access to community. That's what we bring. We're not just teaching finance. We're building confidence. We're building clarity. We're building a culture of conscious wealth. We believe every African deserves the chance to flourish. Not by chance, but by knowledge, by choice, by design. Welcome to ATF, Anointed to Flourish. Your money, your future, your move. Welcome, everyone. Today's session is a deep dive into the story behind the video, the evolution of trade and money, introducing ATF. We'll explore not just the history, but how this connects to the future, your financial future, with ATF, a modern fintech platform built for Africa and beyond. Let's begin. Question 1. What was the purpose of starting with the barter system? Answer. We began with barter to show how trade, and by extension, money, originated from human needs. The inefficiencies of barter, like the double coincidence of wants and no fixed value system, laid the groundwork for why currency had to be invented. It's the foundation of understanding why financial tools evolved. Question 2. Why is it important for Africans to understand this evolution? Answer. Because history reveals patterns. Many Africans are operating in a digital world with little access to financial education. Understanding the evolution of money helps demystify the systems that currently drive our economies, and allows us to participate consciously and powerfully in them. Question 3. Is ATF just about education? Answer. No, ATF is more than education. We're a fintech platform. That means we combine content with practical digital tools, apps, calculators, savings plans, community challenges, and access to fintech services, all designed to help users take action, not just absorb theory. Question 4. What makes ATF different from other platforms? Answer. ATF is tailored for the African context. Our solutions are simple, mobile first, affordable, and available in multiple local languages. We're not importing solutions, we're building from the ground up, with Africa's unique opportunities and challenges in mind. Question 5. Why now? Answer. Africa's population is young and rapidly urbanizing. Mobile money is thriving, yet financial literacy remains low. If we don't equip the next generation now, we risk losing the benefits of digital transformation. ATF steps in with timely solutions for this turning point. Question 6. What's the first thing a new user should do with ATF? Answer. Sign up, take our quick financial self-test, and explore the beginner's roadmap. From budgeting to investing, ATF gives you step-by-step guidance through tools and resources customized for your level. Question 7. What topics does ATF cover? Answer. Saving and budgeting, smart spending, credit and debt, digital banking, investing for beginners, financial independence. Each topic comes with short videos, real-world scenarios, and community support. Question 8. How does ATF help people practically? Answer. Through daily financial tips, automated savings plans, debt repayment calculators, business starter guides, investment simulators, access to vetted financial products. It's not just motivation, it's execution. Question 9. How is ATF funded or sustained? Answer. We are a mission-driven fintech. Revenue comes from micro-subscriptions, affiliate tools, premium courses, and partnerships with ethical financial service providers. Transparency is a key value. Question 10. What does the future hold for ATF? Answer. We aim to become Africa's most trusted fintech brand for financial growth. That means expanding our features, deepening our language support, and building partnerships with schools, cooperatives, and local tech hubs. ATF isn't just reacting to a broken system, we're redesigning it with you in mind. So whether you're a student, entrepreneur, parent, or hustler, you deserve to understand money and to master it. Welcome to ATF. The future is in your hands. So now that you understand the journey, from barter to blockchain, from coins to code, from the Stone Age to the digital age, from exclusion to empowerment, you've just discovered why ATF exists. But let's not stop there. Let's talk about what you can do next to keep this mission alive and help others find it too. When you click that like button, you're doing more than giving a thumbs up. You're sending a signal to the algorithm, to the platform, and to us. You're saying, this content matters. This message is important. More people should see this. And that's exactly what happens. When you like a video, it ranks higher, it appears more often, it reaches people who didn't even know they needed it. For you, it's 1 second. For us, it's a spark that can ignite someone else's financial awakening. So if you found value in this, if even one sentence gave you clarity, click that like button, let it echo across the digital world. Think about the last time someone sent you a video that changed your perspective. That made you think differently. That pushed you to act. What if this video could be that moment for someone else? Maybe your younger brother who just got his first job. Your cousin who's drowning in debt. Your friend who's always trying to hustle but never saving. One share could be a seed, a spark, a game changer. When you share this video, you amplify our mission. You become part of the movement. You make financial empowerment contagious. So don't just watch, share. Be the reason someone takes control of their money. ATF isn't a one-time video. It's a platform, a roadmap, a digital ecosystem designed to help you grow from the ground up. When you subscribe, you get first access to weekly videos. You learn about tools that can help you budget, save, invest, and build. You stay plugged into a community of conscious Africans building wealth together. And for us at ATF, every subscriber tells us we're not alone. Every new follower is a confirmation that our voice is reaching the right ears. We're building the future of finance in Africa, one subscriber at a time. So don't just be a guest, join the family. Subscribe, turn on notifications, stay connected. Let's talk real benefits. When you like, share, and subscribe, here's what you gain: access to premium, practical knowledge, for free. The chance to win exclusive invites, digital tools, and giveaways. A head start in financial literacy and fintech opportunities. Checkmark networking with minds like yours, visionaries, creators, and builders. This isn't just content, it's a catalyst. And the more you engage, the more value you unlock. The future isn't written in history books, it's being written right now. By those who learn, who teach, who build. ATF is for doers. And if you've watched this far, you're one of us. So before you go, like the video, share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe to join the movement. This is how we build Africa's financial future, together.